Welcome back to Weather Nation as we continue to track Hurricane Irma, now a Cat 4 on the verge of Category 5 strength again. Nick and Matt with you here, and we're being joined by the Mayor of Tampa, Bob Buckhorn. Mayor Buckhorn, thank you so much for joining us. We know how terribly busy you are. Like you just said here, this is pretty much the last day to prepare for this storm. How are residents preparing? How are things going down there in Tampa?
Well, the good thing is we train for this all year round. I mean, one of the blessings of living here is you get the opportunity to train for hurricanes. So we're prepared. We've practiced. We're disciplined about it. Now it's time to execute. We recognize that the storm track has moved in a way that is detrimental to us on the west coast of Florida. There will be more surge. There will be more wind. There will be more rain. We hope it will largely be a wind and a rain event, but we are preparing for surge as well, which is why I have implemented a evacuation notice for level A flood zones, encouraging people to look out for their neighbors. If you live in an area that holds a lot of water, take the appropriate steps. You don't have to go to Georgia, just move to a different flood zone, which may be a few streets away from you.
And Mayor, for residents in the Tampa area that are watching us at this point, what are some of the key messages that you'd like to get out to the viewers and the residents of Tampa?
Well, first and foremost, pay attention. Pay attention to our social media. Pay attention to you guys. Pay attention to the news. We will keep you abreast of things. Secondly, look out for each other. Look out for your neighbors that you know are senior citizens that may have special needs. We're going to get through this, but we need to take care of each other. Two, have a plan. Hopefully you've stocked your plan. Now it's time to execute over the next 24 hours, which is about all the time that we have left. Recognize that if it's blowing 40 miles an hour consistently, Tampa Police and Tampa Fire are not going to be able to come and get you. So if you're going to hunker down, make sure you hunker down appropriately. I would not choose that as an option if I were you. My family is evacuating. But if you don't have any other options, take the appropriate precautions and pay attention to social media and to the news media.
Okay, Mayor, as far as what you're telling residents to get, as far as preparations, how much water should they have? How much food should they have? How much fuel should they have?
Well, hopefully they've taken care of the fuel situation. I mean, we've been warning people for a week that this was coming. They needed to gas up. 3 days of water, a lot of dry stocks for food, batteries for your electronics, understanding that power may be out for a certain period of time. I mean, they know what the list is. We've drilled that. We live with that every year. We prepare for this. So hopefully they know what they need to have done and they have accomplished it. I can tell you I was in Home Depot 6 days ago and it was packed already. And I'll tell you what the best thing, if there is a best thing out of this that has occurred, is the fact that Harvey has riveted the nation's attention. And as a result of that, I think Floridians are far more aware, far more cognizant of the impact of a storm. And this is the biggest storm that we have ever faced. This makes Andrew pale in comparison. So having watched Harvey for a week to 10 days before this, I think people got it. They were on this, and they were on this early.
All right, that's Mayor Buckhorn out of the city of Tampa in Florida. Mayor, we thank you for joining with us this afternoon.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck with the storm, Mayor. We appreciate your time.